Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court. It is very noisy in here, so I'm going to have to do this very fast, and I don't want to take too much time because we are going sailing, finally, on... Where is she? Yeah, she's back there somewhere. Valiant Lady. If you are a seablazer, like me, having sailed in the first year, they give you automatically blue extras, which gives you, well, this special check-in line and this nifty little bracelet, so I don't know, people will recognize me, hopefully. This is my first time here in Terminal 5, or Terminal V, I'm still not sure what it is. There is the ship. I made it here faster than some of the Rockstar accommodation folks. We are all set. Let's drink to the purple and red. Well, how kind of them to ask. I think I should be good on all of these except I don't know, does my sonic screwdriver count? They are giving out boarding numbers. I'm way early, but in the app, there's no distinction, I guess. But I guess this gets you through everything, no problem. I should be, yeah, they're boarding already, so we are good to go. One more escalator, and we should be there. Okay, my wine made it through, no problem. They allow 2 bottles, I can confirm that now. This is not really readily available on Virgin's website, but several other travelers have, I guess, tested the system or maybe asked. I don't know, but it's 2 bottles. I don't know if it's per stateroom or per person, but they weren't even checking, so you know what, whatever you can get. Well, now I'm kind of sad that I won't get to just sit in the lounge, but why should I wait? Everyone says they usually board at 2. They must have started boarding maybe 1:45 because they're already on group number 10, and it is about 5 to 2. So for me, it has been timed absolutely perfectly. And what's going on here, I don't care. So let's just go. All right, here we are. It's Valiant Lady. We'll make the joke tomorrow. Members of the court, I apologize. I had a lot more planned for the arrival here. It's going to be a lot grander and stuff like that, but they are running things very, very efficiently, and I did not stop moving. I didn't really have to wait at any point, and didn't really want to hold up the line, so that was my boarding experience. I guess just a couple of data points. Okay, so this does not qualify as VIP, but if you are a seablazer or have deep blue extras, you just let them know, and they will tell you how to bypass the line. So very, very important. You do have a special check-in. That was the little standing board, the Sea Sailing Club line. So I didn't actually have to wait for anything, and it worked out very, very well. The check-in process here was pretty much about as smooth as any other cruise line. So yes, they are doing it well. They're doing it very, very well. Oh, and I timed it perfectly. I know I said that, but I was expecting to get here just before 2 o'clock and just walk right on board, and that is what happened. Yeah, so far we are off to a great start. I am going to, I don't know, maybe head back to the wake. No, that's the restaurant. The paddleboard. It's not the paddleboard. It's the place last time, and I'm not going to bother you with these details. This time we are here for 8 days. I think our last sailing was only 4 days, or was it 5 days? I don't remember, so I should have no problem trying everything that I missed last time, including the skinny pie. Welcome to Miami. Ultra is going on right now, and Virgin was sending emails warning everybody about traffic, although there was no traffic, none whatsoever. It was a smooth ride. Straight here. Took tunnel, of course, but yeah, we didn't have any problems. And oh, look, I've never seen this before. I mean, I've seen it before, but not from this perspective.
Oh, hello. I
Hello.
didn't see you come in.
Well, I'm right
Welcome
here.
Aboard
Let's watch
Virgin
the safety drill.
Voyages.
I feel like this has been going on for 20 minutes. We are here. I don't remember where here is either way. This is a grapevine, not from the wake. I will remember what it's called before. I remember, yes, I keep forgetting what it's called. So, well, anyway. Very, oh boy, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, yes, that drill, well, the video was pretty long. And no, you cannot play it at a faster speed. So just be prepared for a rather long haul. You can do it on your device or in the stateroom, either way. Right, I remember this in case I didn't tell you. Right here is the ladies' room, and you can see it right there, women. However, these doors open in, so when they are propped open, which they were last time, you don't really know until you're in. I'm not saying that happened to me a couple times, but how else would I know that? I guess we'll do it, but I think I still have $1,200 in credit to spend. Here we are in Sip Lounge, and a couple things. I have approximately $450 in a bar tab on this cruise. I don't know if it's $415 or $475 because I'm not sure if the Sea Blazer and Deep Blue bonuses stack, but $50, not going to complain. Just have to sort it out. And I am supposed to get premium internet included in one of those programs, but it said $90 and it shows up on the folio, but there was a message saying your credits will appear later. So if I get a credit for that, that's totally fine. We have 8 days to clear that up. So just watch for things like that. I do not know where I'm going to get a snacky poo. I was out at the wake, but maybe I'll head up to the galley. The boarding process has slowed to a trickle, so I don't know what that means, if we're full or not. If we're not, that is awesome. But yeah, you know what is awesome? It reminds me of, well, days past. But I hope it's not a problem, because I hope Virgin is around for a while. All right, let's keep exploring. Everything seems to be almost the same, and I was expecting, you know what, I was expecting things to be a little bit different. Although I hear Resilient Lady is going to be different, so maybe we'll just have to take a ride on her sometime. If I remember correctly, they do karaoke a bit differently here. Here's my first hot take on the passengers for this sailing. There are still a lot of looky-loos, people who are here just to experience it, see what it's all about. I have noticed a number of people who, well, they had not sailed Virgin before, and they don't look like the crowd Virgin is going for. So let's just put it that way, which is totally fine. I hope they have a fantastic time. So good for you for at least trying a new experience, or good for them for trying the new experience. It is 2:30 and the doors are open. So 2:30 when I went to check, and the staterooms are ready. That means either the last sailing was not very full and they didn't have much to turn, or in the morning they still want you out of your rooms early in the morning, maybe like 8 o'clock, but you can hang out and have breakfast and then leave late. Or, well, that's it. So hopefully that's it, and the plan is for you to be able to go to your room right after boarding. If that's the case, that's awesome. All right. Oh, this is test kitchen. I remember last time. Yes. Oh, sorry about that. My battery ran out, so I will do better this time, I promise. Just got my tour of the spa. The thermal suite is not warm, but we're used to that. There's already a line at Sailor Services, of course. I am not in it, so that is already a win. I'm gonna head up to the... Oh boy, I was gonna say something else. I'm gonna head up to the galley for something to eat. Maybe if I'd gotten here earlier. It is super busy here in the galley, so I have a seat at Diner and Dash, and I got a bento box. It is salmon and avocado, because I didn't want to wait for anything else. Sorry, I should have shown you this. This is a cheese and garlic flatbread. This is a Valiant Lady. I have no idea what's in it, so we have to try it to find out, right? Check this out. Never had a view like this. I think that's Carnival Conquest, and then that's a P&O ship, Avoria, something like that. Anyway, then Carnival Glory. I'm making this up. I think that's Norwegian Encore or Getaway, and then I imagine it's still Oasis of the Seas, because Symphony is in Europe now. Terminal 5 definitely wins best view. Not only are there the boats everywhere, oh boy, look at that. What a day. Here we are. Gorgeous view of Miami. And just to remind everyone, this is Florida. If you thought last time was big, this time I think the parades are going to be legendary. Norwegian Joy and Harmony of the Seas. Okay, yeah, maybe what 4 out of 5 I got wrong? Oops. But here's the thing, we will actually do the research, own up to the mistake, and correct the record. Yeah, you can wait with everyone else. Although I have heard that little pirate ship thing is kind of fun, believe it or not. So I have considered taking a ride. Maybe we'll do that as I don't know, a Miami shore excursion. That's how we'll do it. A Miami shore excursion. Recently we talked about why cruise ships do the difficult maneuver first when making port. However, it seems Virgin has decided to do 2 difficult maneuvers when docking here in PortMiami. I don't know if you can see, there is a marker down there, which means Valiant Lady or Scarlet Lady cannot simply swing out and head down the channel. What she has to do is basically head out into the turning basin, turn around, and then head out the channel. But coming back, she pretty much does a 3-point turn to back in, when if they went pointy end first, they would do 2 less maneuvers, I suppose, or they would do the difficult maneuver in the morning and then just the 3-point turn on the way out. Very curious. However, I will say she looks much better pointy end out during the day. And there goes Carnival Sunrise. And yes, astute members of the court are wondering, when am I going to sail P&O? Well, it will happen. It will happen. I don't know if it's going to be this year, because they don't really do a whole lot of sailing in the Caribbean, although, well, there's a ship right now. And if I had known, maybe I would be over there. But there's a reason I'm here, and it's an awesome one. Well, I just heard the announcement. Assembly stations are open, so I'm going to go check in. I already watched the video, the very long video, the very, very long, non-skippable, non-fast forwardable, well, non-fast playable video. So it should be a matter of tapping in, and then we are done. And I think technically it's a treaty with the force of law, not actual international law. Oh, and this was a planter's punch? I don't know, rum and grapefruit. There must be some cosmic conspiracy because my muster station is, again, in the theater. It's always in the theater. Always in the theater. Muster drill complete. It is like Carnival. You tap in, you wait a couple of minutes, they take you in small groups, do a brief demo of the life jacket and a couple other things, and that's it. Process took maybe 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go do a luggage check, and after that, well, we got a while until sail away. I think it's not until like 7, so plenty of time this afternoon, and we'll make the best of it. Bags made it, and they fit perfectly in this little corner. Quick snack time before heading to sail away. This is the fire roasted chicken thigh. Well, there's 2 of them, and these are goat cheese polenta. I still have no dinner plans. Now I have time. Nicely tied it over. It is about time to set sail, so I am going to head topside. Oh, I found out probably the most important thing you will need to know about Embarkation Day. The complimentary champagne is from 5:45 to 6:15. So that's why I'm headed topside. Look, I'm not even gonna try and hide it. Now we're satisfied. That chocolate chip cookie, really good. It might actually have been vegan enough to where I'm gonna ask. Almost sail away, so cheers. Oh boy, sorry about that. Thinking back to our adventure on Scarlet Lady, they just laid him out on the bar. They were sitting there. Now there's a line. All right, well, good for them. Gangway is retracted. I saw an HVAC tech walking around briskly earlier. It's warm, so yeah, I think hopefully he's trying to resolve something. The gentle hum of the maneuvering thrusters let us know that we are underway, and here we go. You see, so Valiant Lady was over there by Terminal V, or Terminal 5, and we pulled into the turning basin and are now spinning around, preparing to head out. Government cut. Oh, look at that. Can you believe it? And we get a construction update on MSC's new terminal. And way off in the distance, you can see Harmony of the Seas heading off. I don't know where she's going, and at this point, I will say it doesn't matter. It is approaching 6:30, which means I'm going to have to start thinking about dinner soon. I guess what I'll do is once we pass the sea buoy, we'll go and I will get changed over for the evening. I think I will change for the evening and find out what restaurant is available. Those snacks at the dockhouse, yes, whatever, really tided me over, but I do want to see the ship and the terminal construction. By that time, I think we'll be ready for dinner. I did not make any reservations. I actually haven't checked since I got on board. It was very weird. Like I said, there was nothing available, there had to be some glitch. All right, we are almost ready to hit the gas and head out. Passing through the dark and spooky and very echoey corridor on my way to the other side of the ship. These seem unusually artistic. Now I'm wondering, is there some engineering reason for this? Ruh-roh. That might explain Arvia's late stay here. Actually, I don't know if she is doing an embarkation or this is just a port of call. We don't get many ports of call here in Miami, but this is, well, Miami is not a home port for P&O. I don't think it is, so could be just a port of call. Oh boy, I said Arvia, didn't I? Okay, it's Ventura. Wow, I am not on my game today. I am so sorry about this. We will fix it for tonight. I promise. I don't promise. The parking structure is really taking shape, as well as the main terminal building. I guess we can see some roof lines there. It's going to be this like pointy thing. Okay, and yeah, extending all the way down. Wow, this is going to be I think they're going to try and turn 2 ships here. They've got the room. The dredging is coming along. I don't really remember what it was last time we were here. It was only 2 weeks ago. So hopefully they'll make a lot of progress on this. And yeah, I think the expected completion for this is early next year. So they got time. It is approaching 7 o'clock and I am getting a bit peckish. So I think it is time for me to go and switch into evening attire and then go find something to eat. I haven't even looked at the reservation list yet, so maybe I'll just wander around and try and find a place for a solo. Usually not a problem, so that is definitely a good thing. Well, all right, that is day one aboard Valiant Lady. This is Valiant Lady, right? So, oh my god, not doing that again. It is Valiant Lady. I had a great time. Things are a bit weird. You know what? Things moved a little bit too efficiently, so I didn't really ever have time to just stop and chat with you about things. So I'm really sorry about that. And I know, the cruise ships and everything like that. I was probably not on my game for this this little adventure today. Yeah, that's on me. I'm so sorry, but anyway. Oh, it seems like everyone's sailing on Virgin these days, so hopefully you'll see this very, very soon, and we will continue our adventure on Celebrity Silhouette, and we will start. Well, I will show you another adventure that I haven't told you about yet. That's coming up very soon. All right, that is the whistle here on Valiant Lady, and you would think with the catalog that Virgin Music has, they would be able to come up with something better. All right, I mean, it doesn't have to be Disney level, but a little bit more than that. That's what we expect. They put a lot into everything else, so that's kind of disappointing. Now, that's day one aboard the Valiant Lady. I'm going to go get changed. I debated on whether or not to just, do my normal and stay in the day one clothing, but that's totally fine. I brought enough clothes, so might as well. Then my tour of the restaurants, finding out, I don't know, last time, believe it or not, with a not very full ship, I had trouble on night one, but that's okay because I do have a backup plan. So regardless of what happens for dinner, and I'm very sorry about this today, probably not very entertaining, but I enjoyed making it, so yes, I can still be very thankful because I'm here. Oh, and I gotta tell you about one thing. Tomorrow, for my problems.